Boom. What up? What's happening? What it do?
What up, do?
What up,
What up,
America?
do?
What's going on, man?
Welcome to the You Know Nothing About Sports podcast.
Yeah,
we don't know it.
Yeah, we don't
Dang
know that.
thing.
Yeah.
Daggone dang.
Especially me.
GD.
Yeah, I just don't I don't know. I don't know. It's bad. It's bad over here.
Mm-hmm.
Football wise.
Yeah, football wise. Yeah, man. As y'all see my caption, when my caption says, Gumbo had some gumbo.
Mm-hmm.
Saints won 2 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna bye this week, so
mm-hmm.
that's about the only. Well, my high school won a playoff game. LSU is tanking. I don't know what the heck LSU doing. The Pelicans, don't get me started about the Pelicans.
Well, LSU's not tanking.
Yeah, they started tanking when they hired Mr. Kelly. So
I mean, look, this is the dude who left the kid up on a tower in Notre Dame and during a bad storm, and the kid died. He's not a good human being, and he's not a good coach. He's an offensive coordinator. He's Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly, yeah. If you hire a coach with a Kelly name, he's gonna be your offensive coordinator. What the hell is going on with my glasses? They all crooked.
Did you mess them up celebrating on Sunday?
I wasn't celebrating that hard though.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey man, I don't know, man. God, no.
Yeah, but we'll get there. We'll
get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. So look,
let's start off with Sean's topic.
Man,
what's going on in the Philadelphia 76ers?
Hey, look, I'm all for accountability, man. But if you the star, I want to ask you, if you the star, what level of accountability should you be at? Should you be at the highest? In the middle?
Well,
to go further, we're talking about the Cameroonian weakling, Joel Embiid, and the issues that's going on in
Maxey called him out.
Yeah, in Philly for his behavior.
As far as I'm concerned, the media made Joel Embiid the star in Philly. As soon as Tyrese Maxey came onto the scene, he immediately became the star and the leader of that team. Joel Embiid is not a real leader. To number one, he's too immature. Number one, he's too immature, and I get that he's talented, but like they've tried to make this dude into. They tried to make him to be the next Hakeem, and that's just not it. He's fragile, both mentally, emotionally, and physically. He's fragile, and who's going to want to follow somebody like that? Who's going to want to follow somebody like that? And so Tyrese Maxey had every right in the world to call him out. Coming from a dude who is available, he's available every night. Tyrese Maxey is available every night. When he's not significantly injured.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't take nights off. He doesn't not play back-to-backs. It's just all of these things, right? All of these things. And now if you go back, right? Go back to before the season started. Go back to August. Go back to the Summer Olympics. And you look at Joel Embiid there. He was nothing for Team USA. He did absolutely nothing. And you get into the season, right? And you see they're dead last in the East, 2-11.
2-11, man.
And the conference.
Yeah, in the East, right? And so all of these different things just add up to him being sorely overrated.
Hey, B, to your point, K-Man, I'm gonna let you go. Don't Embiid remind you of Newman? He's a mailman, but when it rains, he takes the day off. But isn't that part of the first creed? You're supposed to lead by example. But
yeah.
Go ahead, kid, man.
So y'all know how I felt about him. I felt about him like I remember him in Kansas, and him and Andrew Wiggins being on the team, and he hurt his back, and they were they're in Kansas, and then they lose him, and then they get knocked out the first round, and I just remember him. He just seemed, I don't know, he just seemed weak to me. I don't know why he just seemed so weak, and his immaturity and his sensitivity. Good grief, he is so sensitive.
Yeah.
Like I think Akeem said something about him and he got all mad. Like you're nowhere near him. You're nowhere near that dude. I remember they were trying to compare him to Akeem. Like, listen, no, they're nowhere athletically. They're not nowhere near each other. And Embiid's taller. Embiid's taller than him by a good 3 inches, but Akeem played bigger than him.
Yeah.
Akeem had better footwork, man. I know, but
I mean, but it's just all right, let's go back to before they chose Jimmy Butler they chose Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Embiid, you're gonna say, I want Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler. You put the stamp on that. You as the franchise or as the process you call yourself, you're supposed to put that on there. You're crying like a little girl because Kawhi hit the shot. You lost. It happens. But maybe he cried because he knew that was probably the closest he's gonna ever get to the NBA Finals. I don't know. Emotions sometimes happen, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, he's crying.
He whines too much for me.
He whines too much. He flops. He's dirty.
Yes.
He can't fight, and he's just all around weak. He's just super weak. And
you're right, kid, man.
And then so, I got to get some stuff on my chest. I mean, I never liked this dude at all.
This is when I need my Deshaun. This is when I need my gift. He ain't lying.
I hate the way he talks. I hate the way he walks. I'm just like, y'all remember in the 1920 season, coming into the season, people was talking about how Joker looked out of shape.
Mm.
So then COVID happened, and then there was a break. And then he came back in the bubble, and he looked totally different. Yeah. And now this is what he looks like. Mm. And then he's been on his path. The only reason Embiid got an MVP is because the media didn't want to give it to Joker.
Right.
So what did Joker do? He went out and got the finals MVP.
Yeah.
And then they looked stupid, so they gave him an MVP again. So it's just like, no, you got clowns on here talking about his racism. No, it's not racism. It's just clearly you see a better player.
Yeah.
Is he highly skilled? Yes, he's highly skilled.
Yeah, he is. I give
He's
that.
highly skilled, but he is not a good player in my estimation.
He's not a good teammate in my estimation. I've never seen a big guy look for the foul every time someone like blows, just waves by him. He wants to fight.
Yeah. But Kennedy, you said something interesting. You said, he had all the talent in the world. We can look over the course of history, right, to see different guys who were just mad talented, right, but didn't have the internals to drive it. Didn't have the internals to back it up. It's like, the engine's running, but nobody's really behind the wheel, or there's somebody behind the wheel that's inexperienced and doesn't know what they're doing. And so we talked about Michael Parsons the other week, right? Or last week, I think it was. We talked about Michael Parsons, how Michael Parsons probably, pound for pound, maybe the most talented pass rusher in the NFL, right? But if you don't have the proper attitude and the proper drive behind that, then you're gonna have some success, but you're ultimately not going to live up to your potential. And so Joel Embiid, coming out of Kansas, had all the potential in the world, but because of his makeup, because of his mental makeup, and just who he is as a person,
his attitude, man.
Yeah. I mean, we can go to like in the 90s. We can go in the 90s where, Pippen and Jordan were like two of the physically gifted basketball players. I mean, I think Pippen might be more physically gifted than Jordan. But what
Yeah.
were they doing? They were getting there at 5 o'clock in the morning to work out.
Right.
When Pippen went to the Rockets and he was telling them about the regime, and Akeem and Charles Barkley was there. Akeem was showing up. Charles wasn't.
Yeah.
We can see LeBron. LeBron's in year 20. Him or Oscar Robertson might be the most physically gifted human beings to ever play in the association. Yeah, he spends $1 million on his body and works out.
Every
so it's just like, you can have all the talent in the world, but you gotta put that work. You gotta put in the work.
It takes me back to the story that Julius Randle told about Kobe, and it's ironic because we're coming up on Thanksgiving. It was actually around Thanksgiving. They were I think they were on a road trip going to Dallas, and they get off the plane, and they were asking each other what they were about to do, and Julius was like, "Yeah, I'm about to go see my family. I'm about to go get with my family." And Kobe looked him in his eyes. He was like, "No, you're not. You coming with me to the gym. Thanksgiving." And look at him now. Look at him now.
The Redeem team.
Yeah,
it's documented. Them dudes were at the club.
Yeah.
So Kobe was out, working out. Then all of a sudden, people start changing their workout habits, and now instead of one it being Kobe, it was multiple, to the point it was a whole team.
They got to the gym 3 o'clock in the morning. Kobe was just finishing a workout. It was like, Kobe, what you about to do? Go get breakfast? No, I'm getting ready for another workout.
Yeah. I said it earlier. A leader leads by example.
Yes,
always.
All right, what's next, man? What we got?
I want to segue into the NBA real quick, since we're talking about the association. So we are a sports podcast, even though we talk about football a lot.
Yeah.
What do you think so far? And I don't know, we're not at the quarter point of the NBA season. What do you see for your teams in the league as a whole?
Sean, you look discouraged.
Get me stuff.
You look dejected.
Right.
Man, look, we have so many injuries. That's our problem. Injuries.
Maybe it's the water in New Orleans. I
don't know, man. Well, don't get me started about New Orleans. They just, man, I don't even want to talk about what happened this past week at the second line, but yeah, man, we got so many injuries. We have a good team when everyone's healthy. Because we have at least 3 to 4 bench guys that can get you double figures every night if they come off the bench. But 2 or 3 of them are hurt right now. A couple of our starters are hurt.
Willie Green still the coach there?
Yeah, we playing Cleveland right now.
Yeah. I'll just respond to you and your team, and then I'll talk about the Lakers or whatever. But kind of similar vibes. We just got through talking about Joel Embiid and how he's not made to lead. Zion, he's never there. He's never there. He's never available to lead. And that's y'all predicament right now. Y'all have a bunch of young talent on that team. You got a vet in Brandon Ingram, who
CJ McCollum.
Yeah, CJ McCollum. You got savvy vets on that team, but you don't have that superstar,
the alpha
that they can all play off of.
Right.
Now I'm not gonna say that Zion is soft, because he's not. Him and Joel are not the same in that regard, but when you're talking about just being fragile, right? Just never available. You look at things like commitment to training, commitment to your body, commitment to I'm not gonna go there.
Wow.
Commitment to Instagram. I'll just leave it
there. I forgot about that.
I'll just leave it in. Committed to Instagram.
Oh man.
But
No.
wait.
Go ahead.
No. Yeah, that's problem 1A, B, and C for y'all for the Pelicans is y'all don't have the alpha.
No.
And it's not y'all fault. It's not y'all fault, but
yeah, it is. I ain't never drafted a player from that played that dude. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Name me a dude. Name me a dude who decided to go to Duke.
Grant Hill.
One leg. Come on. No.
Yeah.
It's a curse. I'm sorry. Either it's cursed or you're perpetually a number 2. I'm sorry. If you go to that team. Name Shane Battier.
He might be the
Kyrie. All two or threes.
Jason Tatum. He's
2
on his team.
2.
he got a point.
That's what I said. I'm like
this flag kid. Either he gonna break his leg or 2. Plain and simple. I ain't going to that school. Sorry. Going to Kansas. Going to Kentucky. Going to Maryland. I'm going to UNC. I'm not going there. Wow. I go to NC State before I go there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
I go to North Carolina, Asheville.
Oh,
good grief!
Before I go there. No, what's the school that Curry went to?
Davidson.
I go to Davidson before I go to Duke. Sorry, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it.
Oh man. Moving on to the Lake Show. We're sitting at 10-4. We're like a half game out of first in the West, which doesn't really say much the first few weeks of the season. I will say that the NBA messed up. The NBA messed up by letting Dalton Connect fall to us.
Dude can shoot, man.
He might be the purest shooter that I've seen on the Lakers since Glenn Rice.
He can shoot. Dude can shoot.
That's like 24 years ago. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Like I'm just talking about just pure stroking it. Like
yeah. Rice had that.
Yeah. And so kudos to Pelinka and the front office and JJ for putting him in a position like actually playing the dude. That's one of the things that killed me about Darvin Ham, right? We would draft these dudes based on potential, based on all this potential. They would never play. They would never see the light of day on the court. JJ is playing. He's playing Connect, and I won't talk about
like 9-10 players, right?
Yeah, I won't talk about the other draft pick that won't play away games in the G League. But
what?
Yeah, you did. You tell me you heard about that.
No.
So it came out that Bronny will only play home games in the G League and will not travel to play away games because they don't want him flying commercially. Now, I had some more stuff to get to, but let me ask you this. If you're another player, right, on the Lakers G League team, what does that do to you mentally? Like, how does that affect your attitude towards this kid? You're out here trying to make a name for yourself, trying to get a chance on somebody's roster, on somebody's main roster to be there on game night. You out here busting your behind, game in and game out, home and away. And then you get this privileged kid to come in here that's only going to be available to help you on home games. How does that make you feel?
If I was a player?
Yeah.
I would love it. I ain't got no competition.
I ain't got no competition. That's one way to look at it. That's one way to look at it.
He ain't gonna outwork me. This is the reason why I never would have drafted him. His daddy is a billionaire and he's not even 40 yet.
Yeah.
He got 3 different homes. He ain't got that 1-2 like that kid that wants to make it, who wants to play and wants to shine, but also wants to help his family out. He ain't got it. And for those people, those kids, those Jimmy Butler type kids, I see this as barbecue chicken because you're not going to beat me. You're not going to out hustle me. because you want to fly in a private jet. You want to fly in the G4 or G5. You want to be served caviar or frog what, as your meal. I don't care. Give me Ritz crackers and some pepperoni slices. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. So, yeah. But aside from that, the Lakers as a whole, I'm very pleased with the job that JJ's doing thus far. With the job that he's done thus far. We got a long season to go, but it doesn't look like the job is too big for him, which is what I was originally afraid of with that hire. I felt like the lights would be too bright for him. Now, say we make the playoffs, we get into the play-in or what have you. That's when the true test will come, or when we hit adversity after February, when we're 2 games out of 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get that 6th spot like we have been over the past 3 years, right? Because we've lived in the play-in. So very pleased with the job he's doing. AD's been available. He's been a beast. Hopefully that continues, knock on wood. Bron, he's still Bron, he's still Bron. He's gotten efficient from beyond the arc, which is helpful because he's really not helpful scoring any other way.
Right.
And so yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting back and enjoying the Lakers for what they are right now.
My Houston Rockets, they're doing well. I wish they would run their half-court offense a little bit better. I thought Alperen Sengun, who is our star, was unhealthy starting the year, but he seems to be playing into form. Same thing with Fred VanVleet. He came in, he looked sluggish. Dylan came in really well.
Mm-hmm.
I still have some issues. I still don't like Jalen Green. I really just don't. I don't see him.
What's your issue with him?
He don't want to kill.
Okay.
He don't he did a layup the other day. He does all this acrobatic stuff around the basket. That's great. Just go out and kill them. And he doesn't want to do it, or he's afraid to do it. Because if you look at him from year 1 to year now, he's put on muscle. And look, he's probably one of the most athletic dudes in the association.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Go up and trying to kill them. Stop settling for bad threes. Work on your mid-range. The defense is good. I hope Steven Adams isn't really hurt because we need him down the stretch. Yeah. But all in all, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm pleasantly happy by the team. There's some things about the whole NBA I don't believe in, but that's maybe for another day. Like, I don't buy the Suns and I don't buy the Warriors at all.
Mm-hmm.
So going back to Jalen Green real quick. So would I be accurate in this assessment, or would I be accurate in this statement? If Jalen Green had the mindset of a Jabari Smith, would he be the player that you all need?
Mindset of Jabari Smith, mindset of Cam Whitmore, mindset of Amin Thompson. Yes, he would be that person. Amin's problem, don't have a jump shot. He get a jump shot, it's over.
Okay.
It's over.
So let me ask you this. Come February, are you trading him?
Nope, because he just got that new contract.
Which is tradable.
Nah, it doesn't kick in. It's not going to, can't trade him. Can't trade him, can't trade Sengun. I honestly think, this is what I think they're trying to see what's going on with Phoenix.
Okay.
Wait for the offseason and then send him and some of Phoenix's picks to get Devin Booker.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's. I mean, I was listening to a pod. They were talking about De'Aaron Fox, maybe too. It was like, okay, I can see it.
Okay, I can see that.
Would Sacramento be willing to do that though?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
but Phoenix is so old, and they're not going. They're just treading water to get some of their picks back. I think they would.
Okay, so would you? Let me ask you this though. So, like, not De'Aaron Fox, but what if you got Sabonis to play next to Şengün? Would you do that?
Wouldn't that be a lot of that would just be a lot of we have spacing issues.
Exactly.
Not necessarily because Sabonis can play outside.
He can. He can.
Yes.
Yeah, he can.
He can play outside.
He can knock down a three.
He's very versatile.
I don't think they want a Sabonis. I think they want a guard.
Okay.
They want a guard. And there's some rumors talking about, they're gonna go. They could, do some stuff and go out to Giannis. I don't see that.
Yeah,
I don't think Giannis gets traded. To be honest with you,
if he forced it, but no. The problem is, this is all his own doing. Everything that's happening is his own doing.
Yeah. So Milwaukee is interesting. They're interesting. I was kind of on board with the Lillard move when he first went there. I thought it was something that could easily, catapult them to the top of the Eastern Conference. But not only have they dealt with injuries, but I really don't think that they have the mental toughness to really be a threat. Because we all know how great Giannis is, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But don't you get the feeling now? I won't speak for y'all. I'll just speak for me. I often get the feeling when it comes to Giannis, I'll look at his stat line and go, wow. But there's something that's not there. It's something that he leaves something for me to be desired.
Okay, I can tell you the reason. You're absolutely right.
Tell me what it is.
He's European.
Thank you.
He is his father was his parents are Nigerian. His father's Yoruba. His mother is Igbo, but he was raised in Greece.
Yeah.
I mean, there was documentation that a lot of Nigerians in Nigeria didn't know he was Nigerian because they talked about his being Greek all the time.
Right.
He is European in the way he plays, and there's I don't want to go all on all Europeans, but the stigma that is with Europeans, he has that.
Right.
Like the reason why Jokic don't have it because he's not European, he's Serbian, and that's almost like I don't know. Yeah,
same for Luka.
Yeah.
Sometimes Luka don't play European.
Yeah. Serbians are
they're more Asian because they're close to Asia more than they are Europe.
Here's my thing about Serbians, right? So you remember back in the day, we go to the Y, for any kids that may be watching, that's the YMCA where we would frequently go to play pickup games of basketball.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go to the Y and you have the dudes from around your neighborhood, but then you got some dudes from across town in like a rougher side of town.
Yeah.
But they can ball and they don't care. Those are the Serbians for me.
Yeah, because they were part of the Soviet Union. So it's a little bit harder. While Greece, they get 9 weeks of vacation in Greece. They they don't work in the summer. It's that European thing.
Right.
That's just my whole thing.
And that right there is why Greg Popovich is, in my opinion, the greatest coach to ever do it.
Yeah,
because he dominated. He developed a dynasty. He formed a dynasty with Tim Duncan and two Europeans.
Yeah, David Robinson, Manu Ginobili. Yeah,
Tony Parker.
Yeah,
that's what
Tim Duncan's from the Virgin Islands. He ain't from the United States. Virgin Islands,
right?
Call them big fundamentals.
Yeah.
All right, we can go back. All right, so let's go to the crime scene. Hold on, let me put this on. Yes,
this guy.
Oh. Now I'm really messing up my glasses. Jesus Christ.
You would think it was a division game the way this dude acted.
What?
I said you would think this was a division game the way this dude acted.
The way you were talking, sir.
Hold on, man.
What did you expect me to do?
Wait a minute.
Just sit there and take it?
Like your team did on Sunday?
I lobbed that one up for you.
Look at the Kid Man now. What does the Kid Man look like with that hat on, them headphones?
He looked like Bill Belichick.
He like a coach on the sideline.
He looked like Bill Belichick.
I mean, I got my sleeves though. I got my sleeves.
He put that hat on with the headphones. That's okay, man. You the D coordinator or the OC?
Let me get my. Go ahead.
I'm the scout.
Yeah, let me get my 2 cents out the way, and then I'm gonna give him a spotlight. I talked all week. I talked mad trash. Like if y'all could have seen our group chat, it was live. Like you think you know me being a Falcons fan, Sean's a Saints fan. You think we go at it during quote unquote hate week? That it paled in comparison to what me and Kennedy did this week.
That was wild.
Legendary.
But yeah, getting to the game, it was it was a crime scene. We got thoroughly dominated that in the trenches, and that's where it started and where it ended for me. Now granted, I'm not one to make excuses. We had injuries, up and down the defense. It is what it is. We still didn't show up prepared to play. Jimmy Lake got schooled by Sean Payton. It was Sean Payton put on a play calling clinic, which is ironic because he's generally been very inconsistent over the course of the season in that area. But Jimmy Lake got schooled. It was just bad from start to finish. It was bad. To the point where I felt like we should have put Penix in after halftime because it was going to be that kind of day. Like you can't go into a game like that with a pass rush like the Broncos have with a statue at quarterback and you can't run the ball. You can't do it. And so, it was ugly. Kudos to the Broncos, man. They stomped us, but I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it happened because it sends us into the bye week with reason to reevaluate, reason to go back to the drawing board, reevaluate some things, how we call plays, and all of that, and to adjust some things on defense. We got to start sending pressure. It's clear that we're not going to get to you with our front four, our front five, or whatever, our front three. It's not going to happen. Grady Jarrett, he's about finished. And so, we got to make some moves. We got to make some adjustments. But Kenny, floor is yours, man.
All right. First and foremost, how sweet it is. I'm just joking. No, that was a good game. That was a damn near complete game. I haven't seen a game like this. 2016, dude.
Yeah.
Let me give you some. This podcast I really like watching too. Denver Sports Tonight. They talked about it. Like the Mile High. I mean, not Mile High. The no-fly zone streak or their superpower was essentially stopped in 2016 when Atlanta and Kyle Shanahan came in here and exposed us, and we ain't never been the same since.
Right.
And so. Maybe it was karma. Maybe it's like getting that monkey off your back that we had to look good against the team that put us down, it was pretty much exposed us and took us down this death spiral that we've been in for 8 weeks. 8 years. I don't know. But one of the reasons why this game was like this, the week before, them dudes were pissed about that Chiefs loss. Pissed. Because they know, besides the Zebras helping them, that they should have won that game. And so what you see is a team that is growing and coaching. 6-5 last year, 6-5 this year. This 6-5 feels to me way more realer than last year.
Right.
So we play better.
Yeah. All facets.
Yeah.
Top to bottom.
And I told y'all when the game was going on, Sean Payton knows the Atlanta Falcons. He's played them for a long time.
Yeah. And I was, it's bittersweet for me. Like I wanted my team to win, but like I've known Kennedy for a very, very long time, and this is a guy who has never ever been excited about his team until now. We've seen a different version of Kennedy. We've seen a different version of Kennedy this year.
They're doing what I want them to do. They're investing. They're not trying to, we're one more place away. Let's get this. No, tear it down.
Yeah,
y'all memes were interesting to me. I was dying.
I know you were.
Oh, but one thing I got to say about Zach Robinson, his play calling got to get better. Because my defense is weak against the run. You didn't run beat. All week we were scared of that dude.
Yeah,
we're supremely scared of that dude, and you didn't use that guy, Bijan Robinson. I don't understand.
Yeah, he has a tendency to get cute, and you can't do that against physical teams.
Mm-hmm.
Like even with the Saints the week before, the Saints were a 2-win team at the time, but the Saints came out ready to hit us in the mouth.
Yeah,
playing press man, just in your face, very physical, and you can't do that against. You can't get cute against physical teams. Sean, you straight, bro?
Right, yeah, you ain't lying.
We lost your visual.
Yeah,
we lost visual.
Yeah, for real. Everything went black. I thought I could hear your voice, but the screen was going.
Wait, did you lose power?
Come on, let's do. Oh no, let's do these picks, man.
All right, cool.
Let's get it. Look, didn't you said he used to call you Spot in school?
Hey, I was always on the spot when stuff went down in the neighborhood. I was right there.
Let's get
like, Sean, what happened? I'm like, hey man, I can tell you so and so, man. Jerome did that over there, man. I saw him come out the store with the bubble gum in his hand.
So you snitching?
You're right. You was a snitch.
I was like 6, 7 years old.
He snitched on himself.
Right,
still snitching. You got the codes of the streets. What are you doing?
Hey, shout out 13 World, man. Y'all didn't hear me say that name. All right, hey B, the Thursday game, man. Steelers at the Browns.
Steelers.
Yeah, man. Who you got, K, man?
Steelers. Overrated Steelers.
I think Tyler might get coach of the year, man.
He's in the conversation.
Yeah.
He's in the conversation.
Yeah.
All right, K, man. Chiefs at the Panthers.
Chiefs. Give me my city.
You take the Chiefs too, B?
Yes, sir.
This one right here. I don't know why people been talking about this game on social media. Vikings at the Bears. Who you got, B?
Yeah, that's gonna be a crime scene. I got the Vikings.
Yeah, man.
I'm not fooled by what I saw Sunday.
Absolutely not.
Me neither.
Green Bay's defense got exposed and by some very, very average play calling. So yeah.
You went by. Don't get me started. Who you taking, K, man?
I'm taking the Vikings. Like Green Bay's defense and Jordan Love's these dumbass off-platform throws that he likes to throw. Sir, Jesus Christ, you are talented, but stop this. That's that crap Aaron Rodgers did, and that's when he only had one Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right, K, man. Titans at the Texans.
Give me the Texans.
Although, look, Will Levis did throw a 90-something yard bomb.
Sir, they're in the Cam Ward should do a sweepstakes. Come on.
Who you got, B?
The Texans.
All right, B. Lions at the Colts.
Lions.
Yeah, I think the Lions might go to the Super Bowl, man.
Yeah. we talked about them peaking.
Yeah.
So still remains to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got, K, man?
Yeah, I got the Lions.
Yeah. Peaking too soon. Might be, man. All right, K, man. The Pats at the Dolphins.
Give me the Dolphins. I think the real Miami Dolphins are starting to show up. The team that we thought was going to appear this season.
That's what everybody's saying. Who you got, B?
I'll take the Dolphins in this game. I don't trust them, though. I don't trust them.
If Tua can stay healthy, man, I think they got to change.
It's not just that they don't run the ball consistently enough for me.
That sentence. If Tua can stay healthy.
see, K, man, I wouldn't even go there, man. Hey, B, Bucks at the Giants, B.
Give me the Bucks. Bro, somebody had something floating around social media, and I don't know if it was real or not, but the running back, what's his name? A-Chain?
Yeah.
He was saying how Tua had so many concussions that he thought his name was Preston or something like that. So he was like, man, my name's not Preston. He kept calling him Preston. I don't know if it was true or not. It was hilarious though.
Oh,
it was hilarious, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Because they were asking him about the what they call the
Guardian.
The Guardian cap.
Yeah, some human wear.
Yeah.
Hey, who you got, K, man?
Oh, I got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
That's wild, man. He need to wear that mess, if you ask me. But all right. K, man. Cowboys at the Commanders, K, man.
He said, like
give me the Commandos. What do we Jaden don't look as good, but it's also the rib injury, but Cowboys is done for.
Who you got, B?
The Commanders, bro. Like this game, this might be a even worse blowout than we seen Monday night.
Yeah, man. This might get ugly fast.
If I was Dan Quinn, if I don't leave out of here with 40, I'm pissed.
Something wrong.
I'm upset.
Yeah. I be with Broncos at the Raiders.
The Broncos.
Ooh,
what?
Already know
the Raiders.
Nah, he I'm gonna give. Nah, it's not he's not wrong about that.
All right, K, man.
Oh, I'm taking the Broncos, but these next 2 weeks will show me a lot because they play the Raiders and they play the Browns. So
trap central.
Yeah, so show who you are.
Mm-hmm.
If you really are you really a playoff team? Because if you win these 2 games, you're pretty much locked in the playoffs.
How you win them?
Yes.
How you win them is gonna be key.
If they do what they did to Atlanta, these next oh man.
That's old. That's old. Why you gotta bring that up? Why you gotta go there? That's old. It's old. We passed that.
Forgot what movie that's from. Why you bringing up old stuff? All right, K, man. 49ers at the Packers.
Give me the Packers. Super Bowl hangover. You know what I said. What I said in our chat about the 49ers. It is what it is. I never understood the Vegas odds that had them being so high to go back to the Super Bowl.
Because of Shanahan and Brock Purdy. That was it.
Then that's stupid.
Who you got, B?
I'm taking the 49ers. Oh. I didn't like what I saw out of Green Bay Sunday at Chicago. I didn't. They look soft to me, and if it's one thing that the 49ers aren't, even though they're not the 49ers of who we're used to, is that they're not soft.
I give you that one. I get it. All right, B. Cardinals at the Seahawks.
Oh.
Yeah, I was struggling with this one too, bro.
I think I'm gonna take the Cardinals. Seattle has been getting really fortunate. Geno can't keep playing like this and winning ball games. And personally, I don't think that they're that much better than Arizona if they're as good as Arizona. So I mean, just give me the Cardinals.
Yeah, who you got, K, man?
I got the Cardinals for the exact same reason. I don't think they're that good. I'm sorry. I just don't think they're that good. They beat it was a division game, and this is a division game. I just don't think they're that good. I think the Cardinals want to make the playoffs because I think Kyler wants to make the playoffs.
Right. He's been playing better. Yeah. I give you that one. All right, K, man. Eagles at the Rams.
Eagles coming off the bye. Give me the Eagles versus the Rams. The Rams are. I think they have the coaching. I just don't know if they have the players.
Yeah, because Puka got hurt last week. I don't know if he should be available for this game though. Who you got, B?
I'm taking the Eagles.
Yeah, that's who I picked. All right, the other game. For some reason, people been talking about this match. Another Harbaugh game. B-Wig, Ravens at the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm coming.
Yeah. Yeah, he got to go. Give me the Chargers. give me the Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers.
All right, man. Who you got, K, man?
I'm taking the Ravens. They need this. Plus, the Chargers almost went charged last week. So
The Ravens.
Yeah, I'm taking the Ravens.
My bad, man.
Sean,
taking
run.
the Ravens.
Red.
He's taking the Ravens. Run.
I can't hear you, man.
Oh, she done pulled the plug on the router.
as we say on Teams, put it in the chat.
All right. You know, for all of us that nothing about sports podcast, for me, Kennedy, and this man is being held hostage. We see y'all.
Why do I hear a whipping sound? Jesus Christ. What is that noise? Why does it sound like Django in the background?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you fine.
I can't hear y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up there.
Right.
Been another one, another good one.
Right.
Please like, share, subscribe.
Share. Please share, subscribe, please.
Yeah, and we're gonna let Sean go get to it. So all right. See y'all. Peace.
Peace.
I don't have a signal no more.